flaring on it, flaring on it. We Rick flaring on it, flaring on it. Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on it, flaring on it. Check, we Rick flaring on it, flaring on it. It's apparent these girls staring. I'm Rick flaring, gold across my chest. I'm fresh to death, I'm Paul Bearing, not at all scary. When I open like Betty Wops and find to these circles that's going in like a carry shot. Woo! I'm going in like a Mary Pop off that Mary Crop at the top flow at the Marriott. So questioning me is like questioning you. See, we the best dressed, so come and get blessed with the crew. Not one but two, different ways to slaughter your crew. Committed tat across the chest, I guess she blessed with the truth. People want to see them checks, representation of proof. Living through my elders trying to resonate to the youth. But ain't nothing to get my flash on. Longevity is heavily embedded in my melanin. Layman terms, I last long. My grind repetitive, I'm smoother than real silk. Lyrical cash cow who can't cry over spilled milk. We in here. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on it, flaring on it. We Rick flaring on it, flaring on it. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on it, flaring on it. We Rick flaring on it, flaring on it. This ain't no normal situation, this preparation with greatness. Industry full of fakeness, it's really up for the taking. See, life is what happened to you, more so how you take it. Don't get stripped of your knowledge and mentally leave you naked. I like to live otherwise. I'm sorry that I'm fresh to death. I put the polo and apologize. See, black son, we ain't nothing like the mother guys. Quit to socialize, we organize, then we mobilize. Off the deep end like a scuba diver. And no confusion, just keep it pushing like Uber drivers. Woo! Business fresh just like a supervisor in a Gucci visor. Can't find a smoother rhymer. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on it, flaring on it. We Rick flaring on it. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on it, flaring on it. We Rick flaring on it, flaring on it.
Yeah, DQ baby. Shout out that boy Nigga for that fire track. Hey, Black Sun, sun up. What's up, Vinny Vegas? What in Vegas? Yeah. Shout out Pharaoh's Kids, D-Phase, yeah, Bubba C, yeah, Rick flaring on them, Rick flaring on them, Rick flaring on them, Rick flaring, sun up, baby.
Hey, yo, Scotty, you going crazy for this one. We see what you're doing, we salute you. Hey, let's get it started. It's Backpack, Capital One. What's in your wallet? Got a call from my man, A. Scott. I said I got it. Love that you highlighting all of these black colleges. Try to pay me for doing this. Look, bruh, if you don't get off my line with that foolishness, voice of the SWAC, pull up where you at, no cap. If the Brody is speaking the soft facts. My advice, tune in to every show. Captain Petty, but we know that the sergeants are with the smoke. Speculate, just tell me what is we doing. Get into it, okay, look, I'ma say this and keep it moving. My boy Scotty, man, he offered the least. Black grad, paying college, I'm glad that he called me. Walking, cause we all been taught that talk is cheap. Even primetime knows Scott for the HBCU streets. What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Scotty, man, back with another one. Hey, listen, first of all, I apologize. I haven't been here for a minute, guys. You know what I'm saying? So it has been a wild journey over here on the east side of Price. You know, I am being a father. You know, I do have kids. My son plays baseball, and it's just been a lot. And I have a lovely wife who keeps me very much so busy. So I know you guys haven't heard of, you haven't heard from me in a while, but listen, I'm here now. Okay. I'm here now.
Listen, and I like the fact my man said, he said, just when I thought I was not the tweet where it's got it, here I am. Oh, you know I ain't gonna let this slide. We in there. Now listen, let me start off by saying, you know, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. And this is a new thing. Y'all see this thing on the bottom right here? Listen, it's a new thing that StreamYard done did. So, you know what I'm saying? So be on your best behavior, okay? Because then I'm gonna have to take the chat down because y'all Bama's wilding, okay? So yeah, I'm about to take this hoe off because I know how y'all Bama's be in the chat, be wilding, okay? Y'all Bama's be wilding, be on your best behavior, okay? It is on the screen. Be on your best behavior. All right, now listen, before I get started in all the stuff that's coming, listen, from here on out, I need y'all to know that this is going to start every show. Every show, I'm going to start this like this because I need this nigga to know he is on my hit list. And when you're on my shit list, you're on my shit list. Okay? Now, put his face on the screen and let's get it popping.
You a bitch. You know why you a bitch? Because I said so. You just a bitchy bitch. You a bitch McBitcherson. You a bitch McBitch. I go to McDonald's and get a McBitch because you a bitch. Bitch.
That's how I feel about if I ever see this nigga in person, it's on site. I'm telling you. Run it back, DJ.
You a bitch. You know why you a bitch? Because I said so. You just a bitchy bitch. You a bitch McBitcherson. You a bitch McBitch. I go to McDonald's and get a McBitch because you a bitch. Bitch.
Every show. Every show. That's how I'm coming. That's how I'm coming. No Diddy. No, every show. I can't stand that nigga. Right? So just want to make that very clear. So if you have any problems with that, I don't give a damn because that's just how I do. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, now let's move on. First and foremost, right? Listen. Gotta pay respects, right? Gotta pay respects. Gotta pay respects. At the end of the day, man, I want to give a shout out to the Eddie Kelley family. Sending my condolences, sending our love and our appreciation for Mr. Kelley. Let me tell you, I got a funny story, right? I got a very funny story. I met Mr. Kelley, right? So it's funny. It was at the Jackson State SWAC championship, the one I got kicked out of, right? So the one I got kicked out of. So I'm sitting on the sideline with my lovely wife as always, right? And one of the referees come up to me and he says, "Hey, Scotty, I'm a big fan of the show. I watch you all the time." He was like, "You said you have never seen or heard from the head commissioner, the head referee of the SWAC." I said, "Still looking for him, okay? Ghosty McGhost." He said, "He right here." So he calls over Eddie. Eddie's like, "I heard you've been looking for me." I said, "Everybody been looking for you because we never see you." He started laughing. He was like, "Man, I watched the show, man. Big fan." He's like, "Keep doing what you're doing." He said, "We're trying to get the referee thing situated and trying to get it together." I said, "All right, that's what's up." So, you know, respect to Eddie Kelley, man. He was a cool dude, man. Made me laugh. You know, I made him laugh. He watched the show as well. But I wanted to give his family condolences. Man, it's just, life is short, man. It really is, man. You don't know what people are going through. You don't know what a lot of situations that people are going through. So just wanted to give him that respect and wanted to tell him, you know, that, you know, he'll be missed, man. He will be missed, man. So just want to give his respects for that. All right. So shout out to Eddie Kelley, shout out to his family and everything like that. All right. Moving on. Listen. Hey, listen. This white man can coach, okay? Y'all better stop. I keep trying to tell y'all. See, this is the thing. This is the thing I be trying to tell y'all. Coaching has no color, okay? I don't give a damn if you a white man from Nova Scotia and you coach and you want to come coach your ass in the HBCU, okay? I don't give a damn. If you know how to coach, you know how to coach. He single-handedly, shout out to the AD, because the AD had to make this work too. And UAPB probably has the most unrecognizable, unknowable AD in the world, but he made this hire, which was absolutely stunning. Shout out to Mr. Logan. He's single. I need y'all to read this, man. I need y'all to read this. This man says, "Thank you to everyone that has made this season of UAPB season so incredible. When my family and I prayed over and ultimately felt led to leave our roots in Texas and move to Arkansas, away from everything we have ever really known. We didn't fully know what to expect. What we did know is God was going to do something special in Pine Bluff. This special group of players turned the program around in less than 10 months, having won 17 conference games for the first time since 2002, and made it to the conference tournament for the first time in a long time. Thank you to AD, nobody knows, for bringing me on as the head coach this season, and for everyone at UAPB for their support and love. Shout out to Coach Logan Stott for doing what he did at UAPB baseball. I also got to give a shout out to Bethune-Cookman. They finally won something. Can we all give it up for them? Bethune-Cookman has finally won something in the SWAC. Just took them 4 years, but finally won something. Huge game. Of course, the SWAC wasn't able to play it as ever because they shit trash, right? How you play every game, how you show every game in the SWAC tournament, but you don't show the championship game, which was a bottom of the ninth, 2-out homer to win it, a walk-off. Crazy work. Shout out to the Cat Eye Network from Bethune-Cookman, who had some great commentators. That's how I watched it. Shout out to Perry for sending it to me, man. So shout out to those guys who did the commentary. They're really great play-by-play. It was on ESPN Plus and the shit wasn't on. So whatever, right? So it is what it is, right? So just want to give a shout out to them. Shout out to Bethune-Cookman for winning. Shout out to FAMU for getting there again. All right, for getting there again. It was a great event. Now, from what I heard, nobody showed up, but hey, I don't know what the SWAC's. Listen, man, I'm gonna keep saying this. Don't nobody want to go to Alabama? Why do they keep scheduling shit in Alabama? Nobody wants to be there. Nobody is planning a summer and saying, hey, want to go to Alabama? Hell no. Find somewhere else to put your events. Not in Alabama. Please, for God's sakes, not in Alabama. For anything, why not take it to why don't you take it to Jackson at the Willie Mays Center thing? They got the baseball center thing down there. Or partner with the Negro League. Partner with the Negro League and do something big. Like, come on, bro. Nobody wants to go. Nobody wants to go to Alabama. Nobody. Why do we keep putting shit in Alabama? Stop putting shit in Alabama. Okay? Stop it. Shit ain't cool. Shit's dumb. Okay? Let's not do that. So, I loved it at Atlanta. It was at Georgia Tech last year, or the year before last and last year. I took my son there when it was at Georgia Tech. When they first took it to Georgia Tech, I took my son. We had a great time. Great time. Parking was so easy. You literally parked in like a little, it's some PWI shit. So parking was so simplistic. You parked in this little parking garage. You walked like 5 minutes to the field, right? Sweet setup. Absolutely sweet setup. And PWI is going to treat you right. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the white man ice is colder. It's just the white man ice shit work. Okay. We can have the same ice maker. HBCU should be like McDonald's ice cream. It don't be working. It don't be working. PWI stuff, be Chick-fil-A. Ice cream always working. Ice cream always ready. My pleasure. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so just get it out. I don't give a damn. Move it to Baton Rouge. Move it to Jackson, Mississippi. Move it to where people actually go to the event. Stop putting shit in Alabama. Nobody gives a damn about Alabama. Okay? Listen, if you're from Alabama, congratulations. You played yourself. Okay? But nobody gives a damn. Mobile, Birmingham, Selma, nobody cares, man. Nobody cares. Get that shit out of Alabama. Okay? God damn. Anyway, Just wanted to say that. Shout out to Coach Logan. All right. Now, moving on. Let me say this. Like, I've gotten a few messages. Listen, nobody said put it in the Maryland. Nobody said put it in the DMV. Okay. DMV is for basketball. All right. We ain't no baseball state. You know what I'm saying? We lacrosse and basketball, baby. Stop playing with us. Anyway, but we a better destination than Alabama. I would rather go to Maryland or DC than Alabama. Come on, man. Don't play me. Anyway, let me say this. I get a lot of text messages. I get a lot of text messages about this post. Shout out to Light On, right? Shout out to him. Let me explain something to y'all, right? Because again, I'm not a believer of recruiting hype. I'm not a big believer in that. Like, I actually like to watch the players. It's not a situation where, oh, he's a former four and he's a former this. And I don't get that. Stars don't mean shit to me, right? I watch tape. I watch game. A lot of you Bamas, a lot of guys that you talk, a lot of Bamas that y'all listen to, they just watch the highlights. They go to Huddle, right? And they watch the Huddle highlights. Sometimes that's all you can find, and I'm cool with that. Me and people who send me tape, they know. My boy Rube, BJ, Josh, they know. If you send me a Huddle, best believe I'm going to find that ninja's full game, because a full game is going to show you who that player is. A highlight is, let me tell you what a highlight is. A highlight is if you and your girl was having sex for 30 minutes, okay? 30 minutes. Might be a lot long for y'all. I'm just giving you a heads up. All you are picking out are the highlights of your sexual interaction, right? Got it from the back. You nut. She nut. That's a 3-minute clip. All the extra stuff, all the oohs and ahs and ooh, ah, and it's all fluff. That's all fluff. That's what a highlight, that's what a huddle is. A huddle gonna show her coming. A huddle gonna show you nothing. A huddle gonna show you getting in your favorite position, and then you moving on. Okay, that's it. 3 minutes, top. 2 minutes, tops. That's a highlight tape, right? Me, I need to see the whole video. Okay, I need to see how it started. I need to see how you rolled around. I need to see how you transformed and got to where I need to see it all. Okay, I need to see the whole. I need to see the whole outcome. You feel me? What I'm saying? I need to see. I gotta see the beginning and the end. Okay, because the 3-minute clip ain't gonna tell me everything. So that's how I feel, right? That's how I feel when I watch football. You're not about to give me a 2-minute clip of a 10-game season of your highlights. I'm not doing it. Okay? So I like to watch film. Right? So anyway, listen. I know that was random, right? But you get what I'm saying. Right? So my thing is I gotta see how you are in the whole setup of if a bad play happens, how do you respond? Did he fumble? Did he do this? Did he do that? Right? Like this kid was stupid. Right? You know what I'm saying? No, I need to see. You know what? I'm not a skit guy, right? I'm not a skit guy. I'm not gonna go deep into that. Okay, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not a skit guy. I hate that stuff, man. I hate that stuff, right? So, you know what I'm saying? So for me, this is the difference, right? Because what people like to bring up, what people like to say is like, oh, Scotty, they're doing the same thing that Alabama A&M did. And I think this is the difference. When you have a guy like Tremaine, the biggest form and faction of it is how do you bring all that talent together and get them on the same page in the same accord, right? Like, granted, I'm not a big fan of Jackson State, but what T.C. Taylor and Coach O did with flipping the roster and getting all those new talent, the biggest thing you have to say is, wow, they got everybody on the same page on one accord going to one objective. That is what makes That's what makes the Trey Olivers. That's what makes the Willie Simmons. That's what makes the Buddy Pews. That's what makes the Chinnis. That's what makes coaches coach. Like when you're on that level, when you're a culture changer, right? It's because you're able to get a group of individuals and get them all working to one objective and know we're doing this together. And I think when A&M did this, right, because A&M did this a couple years ago when they brought a whole bunch of transfers, but I believe it splintered because Maynard couldn't really get it going in one direction, right? Like it was a lot of splintering. And I think with Tremaine, you get the bringing everybody together, getting everybody on one accord, getting everybody focused on, because again, I'm going to keep saying this, guys. He's probably faced more pressure at Valdosta, a D2 PWI powerhouse, than he would ever get at Prairie View. Ever. I need y'all to understand. I think Tremaine Jackson's a hell of a coach, right? But going from a PWI where you was the black guy expected to win, then coming to Prairie View when all they know is losing, and they're just like, hey, we happy to be that's it. Prairie View is like the big chick with a great job who cool, but she fat. You like, you know, no. You cool, but you fat, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. I love big girls, right? I mean, I'm married, but you know what I'm saying? It's not wrong with big. I'm just giving you an example, right? It's like, got a great job, make good money, but you fat. Nobody want to be with you, right? Valdosta was like the pretty white chick, cheerleader, varsity. Her daddy got money. Her mama got money. Like, you winning. It's a tough job to have. It just is. The expectations are tougher, right? So again, when he's going to Prairie View and he's taking the mindset that he had to have at Valdosta where he had to win, and now you're taking it to Prairie View where they just don't want to be considered losers anymore. They want to get over that hump to really be considered winners. I think that's a perfect fit for Tremaine, right? It's like, I know what it takes to make a winner. I know what it takes to keep a program running. I know what it takes to get Bama's on board and get them on one accord, because I'm telling you, Tremaine Jackson would not be in this situation if he was a loser at Valdosta, or even if he didn't win to the level of what Valdosta expected him to win, right? So to me, that D2 level winning and having to go to the national championship is nowhere compared to what Prairie View was asking him to do. So I believe that in his love for Texas, in his love for his people, in his love for coaching, I think he's really going to turn that around. So that's why I believe this could work. I don't believe it could work with every coach. I really do not believe that, right? I don't believe it could work with everybody at every situation, but for Tremaine, but for what he believes in and how he sees the portal. Listen, I was there when he was at the National Coalition of Minority Football Coaches. Shout out to Coach Zoe, right? I was there and he talked about the portal being kids. And it was such a great analogy. He was like, kids in the portal are like guys who've been divorced and got kids and, you know, got situations. It's where it's like, that doesn't make him a bad guy because he didn't like his ex-wife or him and his ex-wife didn't work out. We could do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been divorced twice. You know what I'm saying? I thank God my wife looked at me and said, I like you. I'm going to keep you. You know what I'm saying? And she better keep me because I ain't letting her go, right? So, again, that's how Tremaine Jackson looks at the portal. He said he looks at the portal like guys who got divorces and, hey, it didn't work in your last situation, but, hey, doesn't mean that you're a bad person. Doesn't mean that you're a bad kid. Things happen. People leave jobs, people leave relationships, people leave marriages. That's life, right? But you got to understand when you come over here, this is what we expect, right? This is what I'm going to expect from you, and this is what we expect. So I love it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I absolutely love it. I think it's a perfect fit. I think it's a perfect scenario. So I think it's going to work. I can't wait to see what it looks like on the field. He's going to need a quarterback. I don't know who his quarterback is. Talk to Lionel versus everybody because, you know, PV versus everybody. Talk to Lionel. He'll probably tell you about who their quarterback is. But overall, I do think they're going to have a great season. And I hope they do. I really do. All right. Last but not least, before we get into this foolishness, let me say this. The West is not tough. Yeah, the West is not tough at all. Let me say this. I'm sick and tired of y'all, right? Let me say this. Some of y'all ADs need to give their degrees back. How? Explain to me this. How do you let a coach? How do you let a coach who's never coached before and his brother come into a space and start selling jerseys off the rip? Y'all, this is the shit that kills me with HBCUs. And I'm saying HBCUs. Listen, Scotty, I'm throwing all you niggas under the bus, right? Because this is my issue. You can't, on one end, you got all these old heads talking about, well, Scotty, man, we had this guy, and you got Coach Cole, we had this guy, and we had that guy, and we had this guy, and this guy did this, and this guy did. And none of the schools ever represent them. I ain't seen a Steve McNair jersey. I ain't seen a Jerry Rice jersey. I ain't seen a Devontae Kincaid jersey. I ain't seen a Bruce Eugene jersey. You're talking about some of the greats that have played this game of college football and done it at a high level. A&M, I ain't seen a Akil Glass jersey. I ain't seen the next NCCU should be dropping that quarterback, Davius Richard. He need a jersey. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is ridiculous. Ridiculous. It is just asinine to me that you have all these legendary players and there's not a place, or you can't go to an institution, right? Maybe Walter Payton. Okay, cool. Thank you. Appreciate that. Right? But you can't go get a Robert Kent jersey. You can't go get a Casey Terrio jersey. You can't go get, like, you got to keep these guys alive. You got to. You got to. That is another form of promotion. When somebody walks up to you and says, who is that person? I've never heard of that. Then you can represent. You can talk about them. Michael Hayes. Man, listen, I'll buy one tomorrow. I love that dude. I'm a Michael Hayes fan, okay? I'm a Michael Hayes fan. That man was different. I'll take two of those, okay? Because, you know, Southern got 32 blues. I'll take two of a different blue color, right? But and again, there's only a few ADs that I can really trust. Ashley Robinson, Dr. Paul Bryant, AD Suggs. The other AD, he with Ashley Robinson. You know what I'm saying? The one that was at Hakeem at Valley, I could at least halfway trusted him. He was doing some good shit. Now he with Ashley again, right? So it's like there's not many ADs. I like the AD at Prairie View. I think he's going to be that dude. Listen, man, that dude is a dark-skinned brother in a light-skinned body. Okay, like, but that's a whole other topic. Anyway, but again, I mean, there ain't no legends at PV other than KJ Black. All right, there ain't no legends at PV, so we didn't worry about PV, right? But what I'm saying is, these schools have to take more care of their history, and then needs to be the same schools be getting mad when people talk down about them or talk that they haven't done this or they didn't do that, but they be quick to bring up history but won't even respect it by giving these guys their chances to live their dog. Like, you're talking about some of the greats that have walked your campus and they can't even go buy their jersey. They can't even go buy their jersey and give it to a family or give it to their son or give it to their daughter, like of just how great it was, like a replica jersey of Devontae Kincaid with the championship seal of the Celebration Bowl on it. You know how much you can sell that shit for? You can probably sell it for $100 right now. You know, Grambling people buy anything with a G on it. Shit, you could put a trash bag like I've been doing, and they buy that hoe for $20. just because it got Grambling on it, right? So, again, this is my issue. I love what Michael Vick is doing. I love what Marcus Vick is doing. Promote your brother. Promote what Michael Vick is to the space. I was saying that when he first touched down, it needs to be 7s everywhere. And if I'm Delaware State, I'm following them right behind. I'm making 10s. If I'm Delaware State, if I'm the AD at Delaware State, I got number 10, Jackson on the back, ready, prepped, and ready. Okay? Prepped and ready. Marcus Vick did this all on his own. Do you think if he went through Norfolk State that this would even happen? Hell no. Hell to the no. Because, again, you got people in administration too slow to move, not smart enough to think outside the box to figure out how we can get it going, not smart enough to figure out how to partner with somebody to make it work. Right? Now, shout out to Marcus and Michael. They have already said that some of the proceeds are going to go back to the football team, which I appreciate. Don't put that shit in no general funds. Give it to my team and let us go further with that, which is great. But it should be, if I'm Delaware State, that shit's on deck. That shit's on deck. Facts. It is what it is. It is what it is. Right? So, again, it's a business, man. It's a business. And again, you just got to figure out a partnership with these players. You got to figure out, people are so quick to, and Perry says this all the time, people are so quick to say what they can't do or what they won't do, but they won't think outside the box and say, listen, how can we make this work for the player, for the school, for the fans? Because this is something that they want to see. This is something that they want to be a part of. Right? Every school has their legend and have a legend series. I don't give a damn, right? To where they get a percentage of the cut. It don't got to be a big percentage to the players. Like, just come up with something reasonable. And if they don't want to come up with something reasonable, then don't do it. And then I will make a public statement saying, hey, I talked to such and such. He wanted too big a piece of the pie, so we didn't do it. I'm going to put that shit on him and make all the alums and fans like, damn, why you can't play ball? Right? Oh, because listen, how Alabama's be, I want 50%. Nah, nigga, I'm not giving you no 50%. Like, shut up. Right? Like, I can give you 25%, I can give you 15, 20, whatever. But hey, listen, gotta pay costs. Gotta, like, come on, man. We're gonna have to sell these shits for like $300. Ain't nobody about to buy them. You know what I'm saying? So just stuff like that, man. Like, and I really believe certain players are just gonna be like, man, I just love the fact that you repping me. I just love the fact that you giving me an opportunity to buy my jersey, or giving fans a chance to buy my jersey, or, willing to give me something back. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know what I'm saying? So I love it, man. I love it. I want to see this come to fruition. I want to see former athletes get the recognition. I want to see the Hall of Famer that A&M has to have his own jersey. I want to see Akil Glass be able to have a jersey. I want to see, I don't know too many players from A&M, so I ain't gonna act like I do. Alabama State got a lot of legends. You know what I'm saying? Jackson State got a whole bunch of legends. FAMU got a wall full of legends. You know what I'm saying? So NCCU, Howard, you know what I'm saying? And they bougie eating the legends, you know what I'm saying? Like, they can give a jersey to Diddy. I don't give a damn, right? I don't care. Like, just put baby on the back of it. I don't give a damn, right? You can do, and again, let me be real. If your AD is thinking outside the box, it's great sponsorship, right? So again, you can partner with a branding company. You can partner with a Clorox or whatever and let them put a patch on the jersey. You know what I'm saying? Just to help fund the cost, right? Like, have promotions or whatever, you know what I'm saying? For some major companies to put some ads on the jersey or whatever, just to help offset the cost or whatever. It's possible, man. I just feel like there needs to be more ways. And last thing before I move on, last thing is this. If you have smarter people in position who understand marketing, who understand merchandise and how it's negotiated, then you can do better. And if they don't know, get somebody in the building who freaking knows. Very simple. Very simple. All right? Very simple. It's just very simple. Now, here we go. Now let me say this. I thought we was gonna be on something. I thought, listen, when this hit the street, I thought it was about to be something. FAMU foolishness. I thought it was gonna be some FAMU foolishness. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all know I love me some Suggs. I thought it was gonna be some FAMU foolishness. And let me say this: I respect. You really don't know how big your influence is until shit really go down and people be like, dog, my phone was going off the freaking hook. I'm like, everybody and their mama was texting me like, Scotty, do you know? Scotty, do you know? Scotty, do you know? Scotty, what's going on? Scotty, what's going on? Scotty, do you? I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, what is happening? I'm like, what is going on? So then somebody sends me the tweet, and I'm like, what? I'm like, what is this? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was feeling stressed because I'm like, damn, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, oh, Scotty, you gotta know. If Scotty don't know, I'm like, well, I thank you for that. I thank you for that respect, right? For all the people who text me, I thank you for that respect. I really do, right? I don't take that for granted. I'm not the FAMU. I'm not the FAMU see all person, okay? I'm not the FAMU fortune teller. I love FAMU. I do. All right. I think I'm like an honorary graduate. Now, I don't know if Marvel gonna give me an honorary degree. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think Larry would have snuck me in one, but I don't think Marvel gonna do that, right? But I saw this and I was like, damn. I was like, shit. Right. So you know what I do? I sent it to Mr. Campbell. That's like my dad. Mr. Campbell like my dad. You know what I'm saying? I was like, Mr. Campbell, you see this? He was like, let me do some research. I was like, I don't know either. I was like, I don't know either. You know what I'm saying? We over here stumped. Like, I was like, have you heard something? He's like, shit, I ain't heard nothing. I was like, I ain't heard nothing either. Right? So I'm just like, oh, shit. So everybody's sitting on pins and needles. This is keeping it up. Everybody's sitting on pins and needles. So I was like, damn, okay, this is going to be crazy, right? So you like come back, you know, sweep things under the rug. And listen, as much as y'all know, I love some accountability, okay? I'm the king of accountability. So I'm like, damn, I was like, man, you know, in my mind, I ain't going to lie to you. I'm going to keep it about. I was like, damn, I'm going to spin this for Suggs. Like, I love me some Suggs, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want it to go down like that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm stressing. I'm stressing. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna have to get on live. Bam's gonna be looking for me. I'm going through all that. It's all there. I'm going through all that, right? And then this nigga, bro, and this what this Bama post under FAMU Angela Suggs. Watch this should have never happened. Now how? Like, come on, Brody. Like, and I think what's even worse, nobody knows this nigga. I feel like the Bama off of the Breakfast Club. Who these niggas? Like, who is this dude? Right? And I hate when people do this shit because I'm like, nobody knows your name. Like, dog, everybody's like, Scotty, who is? I do not know who this guy is. Now, I will say this. I got to give him kudos because he be everywhere. Now, I don't know if he do like what Baby Cornrows do and be sending people in different players and areas, but he be at a lot of functions. I can't fake, right? Cannot fake. He be at a lot of functions. But I'm like, who is this nigga? Like, I be like, who is? Like, it is like the mystery machine of Twitter. Like, everybody's like Scooby-Dooing, like, who is this nigga? Right? So I'm like, bro, oh my God, like, what is going on? Now, mind you, not too long ago, if I'm not mistaken, he posted off of like an AI something, you know what I'm saying, that was going on. It wasn't true and it wasn't real. And he posted it and then he had to delete the post. It was crazy. Like, it's always something. And this is the thing for me. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I can't stand when people block people. I think that's weak. I think that's weak. I don't block too many people. I might mute you, but I don't block. I try not to block nobody because I'm like, That's weak, right? Like I feel like me, like I feel like being me, especially being me. If I'm out here talking my talk, I can't block you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's weak. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know who this nigga will block you so fast it will blow your mind. Like I'm talking about just straight. I mean the Kimber. No, not in here. Like he will block you so fast, right? Now, I just listen. If you seen the post, right? If you go to Twitter and go to tweet or whatever, he has a video underneath of Jalen Niles talking about his injury and then they praying and stuff like that. And again, man, it's I actually met him at the Senior Bowl the year Arbery was there dead. It's still one of the worst accounts of all time, though. Well, at least Blue seen him. At least Blue seen him. All right, like I ain't never seen the dude. I ain't never heard of the dude. I don't know the dude name. I don't know none of that. I ain't gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't know none of that. So this is my thing though, right? And I wanna. Somebody posted this on Twitter. I'm so sorry. I couldn't fit it all in there because I was trying to get everything in there. But this is from Ronnie Niles. This is from Jalen Niles' dad off of Facebook. You know them old heads. They be on Facebook. That's their hood. You know what I'm saying? That's their streets. He says, last night, some type of freak accident ended his college baseball career 2 days before his last collegiate game. His ankle is broken in 2 different places and his tibia is broken. So this morning, he is scheduled for a second surgery and he will probably be up here for another week to decide if he needs any additional surgeries to correct this before they put a device on his leg to stabilize and hold his bones together until they mend. So I should know something by the end of the week. When I know something, I will let you know something. Listen, not one special, not 2 special, but 3 specials. Special thanks to the athletic family for coming to the hospital and checking on him. The coach, Coach Mo, Angela Suggs, and Mr. Travis and friend Ben Kim. I could never thank you all enough. Bro, listen, man. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Right? There is nothing worse. I'm telling you. I've been off on some stories. I'm Steph Curry when I be shooting. Right? I'm like 96%. I ain't perfect, but I'm up there. It's nothing worse than telling a story and then it not go the way that somebody told you it went or not go the way you thought it went, right? It's the worst thing. And for me, for Mr. Niles to come out and give kudos to the family. Listen, man, as a father, listen, I'm a father. If something was wrong with my child and I felt the administration or the school didn't do right by him, I have no qualms about throwing them under the bus. If Mr. Niles have felt in any way that FAMU did not do enough, I promise you this Facebook post would be a lot worse. I swear for God. Because one, you're dealing with somebody's child. It ain't like the bursar's office and, he didn't get his book. You're talking about his livelihood. You're talking about his career and potentially going to spring training and continuing baseball. And, Niles is very talented, right? He has the Ella De La Cruz type of body, real long, lanky kid and stuff like that. So they probably have aspirations to go to the next level. So if he feels in any form or faction that it is not going the way he thought it should go or should go, trust and believe this Facebook post would be absolutely damning. But it's completely against everything that this dude talked about. No acknowledgement, updates, or first of all, it is not her job to inform the public of what is transpiring with a student injury. It's not her. That's not her. That's not her job. Her job is to make sure that Niles is great. He's getting the medical attention that he needs, that his family is straight, that's her job. And that's what she did. The coach's job, if asked, is to inform the public. Hey, listen, we got, it's a terrible thing that happened to Jalen. Listen, everything's good right now. He's in surgery. Come on, man. Like, we've watched sports long enough to understand how this goes. You never see an AD in any level. You never see an AD come out and say, yeah, the kid did this and the kid. You never see that. PWI, HBCU, NAIA, D3, D2. You never see that. So why, for all of a sudden, it is AD Suggs' job to now inform the public of what has transpired with one of her student athletes? That is not how that works. It's just not how it works. It's just not. Right? And again, it's the coach's job, right, to keep people informed in whatever possible way he can without breaking any laws. Because again, we've watched enough athletics to see that coaches come up and say, hey, he's doing well. He's in surgery right now. He's day to day. We'll keep an eye on him. We're praying for a safe return, get healthy and stuff like that. That's the coach talk. That's the coach speak. And you barely get that in HBCU. And that's allowed. But you barely get that in HBCU. So and again, when you don't have a face to the case, that is where it becomes a punk move to me. That's the part where I don't like, right? If you're going to say something, if you're going to put something on Twitter or put this out there, and the way you put it out there, listen, I'm all about clickbait, thumbnail. I'm all for the engagement. All right. I'm all for it. I don't give a damn what nobody talks. I'm all for the engagement. When you put something out there like this, disturbing news this evening out of Florida A&M, knowing what FAMU has gone through, knowing the situations that the athletic department has seen, that is disingenuous. Now, I ain't no journalist major. I ain't claiming to be Mr. Integral. I'm just saying that is disingenuous. It's just disingenuous. Disturbing news. Man, I mean, you had people thinking like, a student was with another student or something, a coach was messing with, like, when you say disturbing news, people are like, oh shit, this is about to get juicy. You know what I'm saying? And then you come back with an injury story that he had already posted the video, and come on, man, like, what are we doing? And again, I'm going to keep saying this. I'm going to keep saying this, right? That it's the no face case for me. That's weak. That's some weak shit. Like, put your face on it. Put your name behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, and this is why no matter how much Fox News does what Fox News does, no matter how much I might do what I do, or whomever, if you know where to find that individual, people can find me. Okay. ADs have called me. Okay. Players have reached out to me. You know how to get in contact with me. That is my issue with HBC Premier. Even with Ballhead Rick Fox, it does not matter. If you have a problem with any of the major HBCU news outlets, if you have a problem with Josh, if you have a problem with Blue, if you have a problem with She Loves Crazy, if you have a problem with Mr. Emotional, if you have a problem with anybody, you can contact them. You know who to reach out to. You know their names. You know how to get to them directly. This is the part where that's that weak shit. That's hiding behind. It's no different than just being a bot. If there's no name to it, if there's no face to it, if there's nobody who can say like, Jimmy John did this or Jimmy John is bad for bit, to me, that's what makes it weak. That's where I find it weak. That's just me personally. I think that's weak. And I'm be honest, I think that's some bitch shit. I just really like, again, you cannot agree with me and but you can always come check me. You can always come find me. You can always come text me. You can always come DM me. You know exactly where I'm at. You can email me. Me or my wife are gonna respond to the emails. I've had plenty of evil emails, and I responded to those emails. Matter of fact, the Bama that left UAPB, the compliance dude who I got on that went to Bluefield, his sorry ass, he emailed me and was like, oh, I want you to take that video down. That's bad information. I said, show me the right information. If the information is so bad and I'm lying on your name, prove it. Bet you he didn't email me back. Bet you he never emailed me back. Checkmate. I play those games. Play with your mammy, don't play with me, okay? Because I don't do nothing half-ass. I get all my ducks in a row. I might not show my hand, but trust me when I tell you I got my ducks in a row. All right? Listen, I've had enough cease and desist for a long time. I know what I need to do. You feel me? So it's one of those type of situations. So let me say this, right? I want to say this. Now, I'm going to be honest. I have no issue with Ty Floyd. Let me be very clear. I want to be very clear. I have no issue. I have no issue with Ty, right? I do have an issue with what she's saying because this is my issue, right? I play on both sides of the fence. So there's an understanding that I have, right? Like when it's like one of those things where somebody who's unconventional, they come into a space that they didn't study for, or they didn't have, they didn't have the proper education, and they come into it and they do well. They're like, well, you're not supposed to do it that way, or it's not supposed to be done that way. And I think for journalists, like people who went to school for journalists, what I do and how I've done it has always been a case. And I'm not saying Ty is shooting a shot at me, but what I'm saying is I want to put a bow on what she's saying and kind of get it right, because it can go different ways. And I just, because again, y'all know me, I believe, listen, a hit dog gonna holler, and if I feel like I've been hit, I'm gonna holler every time. That's just me. That's just me. I ain't got no issue with that. If a hit dog holler and I feel like I got hit, I'm gonna holler, right? So let me read this. She says, as a journalist, I believe in delivering facts, not fishing for engagement. If the news is truly in the public interest, it should be shared responsibly, not sensationalized for clicks. HBCUs deserve better reporting, not a vague drama. Let's raise the standard. Okay. Nothing she said is wrong, but let's break this down. I just give me some time. Give me some time to work here, right? This is my issue. That's not life. It's very simple. That is not the day and age of media that we live in. It's just not. Fox News is not a billion-dollar corporation because they're delivering facts. They are delivering sensationalized stories with vague drama to appease a base. That is life. Outkick, Barstool Sports. It is life. I hate when I tell you, I hate when people try to put this perfect narration that HBCUs need perfect coverage and nothing needs to go wrong and nothing. That's not life. It's not. Stop it. Again, I'm always going to tell people, media is like the radio. Nobody is telling you to listen to bluegrass. Nobody is telling you you have to listen to country. Nobody's telling you you have to listen to R&B. Nobody's telling you you have to listen to hip hop. It is your choice. Whatever gravitates you towards whatever, let it be that. You cannot get in the part that bothers me. But again, that is media. There's no such thing as bottom media. It's just media. It's not. Come on, man. Like, Good Morning America is not starting always off with the news topic of the day. They might be talking about Kanye West. They might be talking about Kim Kardashian. They might be. Why? Because they need eyeballs. They need clicks too. CNN, Fox News, MSNBC. It doesn't matter where you go. They're looking for the eyeballs and clicks. That is life. It's crazy to me that people have, again, the problem that I have is that my mom used to always say, you will drive yourself crazy when you try to put your common sense on to people, right? Like, what you think is common sense is not common to everybody. And again, she's trying to raise the banner for HBCU News, raise the standard for HBCUs reporting their own shit. See, that's the conversation that nobody likes to have. You would talk about the HBCU media or the outsider. I'm not even saying outsider. I'm just saying like people who are just doing it like a freelance or doing it for freely. Talk about the institutions not giving a damn about how they're narrated, or not being proactive in pushing their own agenda, not being proactive in pushing their own story. Talk about that. If you want to talk about the raised standard of media, again, media is essential. It is an eyeball business. Why do you think fame and celebrities and all, they have a high? It's you try to stay in front of people. You try to stay in front of the entertainment, and you try to keep above the fray. You try to do things to where, oh man, you see, listen, I just be me. How I do this show, I tell y'all all the time, what? You can what?
If I make you feel some type of way,
You can unfollow me anytime. It don't make me no different. It don't make me no never mind, because I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and I've come to realize that. And I'm cool with that. I've always been cool with that, right? But again, this is what kills me, right? This is what kills me. This is I'm sorry, and again, this is no shot towards Ty. I know the path of what this is going into, right? I really do. Because this is what happens when you see stuff like this, then you get responses like this, right? Honestly, I get frustrated, right, by this, because I know the work behind the scenes I put in, as well as many others like you and Live for Hoops who genuinely care about amplifying and sharing HBCU stories. I've never been a clickbait person either, and probably why more folks don't engage with me. No, nigga, people don't engage with you because you're not entertaining. At the end of the day, this is entertainment. That is the problem with people today. They do not understand entertainment. It is the entertainment business. No more is it just sitting in front and delivering the news. And hi, this is 60 minutes of John. This is the 60 minutes of HBCU News. And if that's the shit that you want, there's plenty of people that do it, but you don't go watch them. Like, let's keep it a buck. Like, that's the shit that kills me. Nobody wants to keep it a buck. I'm going to keep it 100% honest and real deal Holyfield with you. It is entertainment. If you're not entertaining, nobody is watching you. It's very simple. And again, it's no shot to Liv. Liv does what she does very well. She is a great reporter on HBCU basketball. Ty is a great reporter on what she does. I don't know who Rob from Chester, PA is, but he's probably boring in what he does, but he's good at what he does. He's just boring. And it's okay. That is for people who like boring. And again, listen, bro, I like Raisin Bran. But I also like Fruit Loops. I also like Captain Crunch. I also like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You know what I eat most of? Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It fixes my fancy. But every now and again, I might want some Raisin Bran. I like Raisin Bran. My kids be looking at me crazy like, Dad, you eating Raisin Bran? Bro, Raisin Bran be smacking on the with the right milk, ice cold milk, with the raisins and the cornflakes. Stop playing with me, okay? But it ain't something I can do every day. It just ain't. I can't do Raisin Bran every day. I get tired of it. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, whoa. Slow your. Hey, Raisin Bran smacks. Don't. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Okay, you see. Okay, Ron Ty, you feel me? Okay, let's not play this game. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's different strokes for different folks. And sometimes you might need that boring, just simple information. Right? Like I just want information. That's cool. I don't need to be I don't need the jokes. I don't need all Scotty's antics and all. I just want okay, that's fine. But then there's a time you like, shit, I want to see. I hope Scotty turn up. I hope Scotty getting that person's you know what. Right? Because it's entertainment. He's giving you news, he's giving you entertainment. But a lot of you all have a hard time understanding what entertainment looks like. And it's because of the way you were taught journalism. You can be integral and still be entertaining. You just don't know how it works. You just don't. And that's not your lane. And it's okay. It's okay. That's your cup of tea. But what I hate is, what bothers me is this. Just because it's how you have to, it's like this is what they want to do, right? They want to fix the race so that everybody has to do it their way, so they feel like they can be in fair competition, right? Like if everybody's an integral journalist and we're not doing all this extra with the stories, and we're not sensationalizing this, and we're not sexualizing and clickbaiting, and no, then I can play. Then I can get in this game and I can play. But that's not where the game is played at. The game is played in engagement. The game is played with eyeballs. The game is played with, entertainment. And that's how you get this thing going. That's how I'm able to have 1,200 people on here. I got 300 people on freaking YouTube, and I got over 900 people on Twitter. Right? Like that's how this thing works. And again, it's not to say your style is bad. It's not. It's not to say that my style is better. It's not. It's a multitude of styles, and styles make fights. And because of the style that you have, you might not get the engagement that you want. But again, that's the style of fight you want to play, and it's okay. But don't do this. I'm sorry. Like, again, it's no shot at Ty. I really cannot stand this, because this comes off as somebody who doesn't want to change. Right? It's like, well, it needs to be like this. It needs we shouldn't listen, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. If HBCU Premier Sports, Mr. Hidden Mystery Van, if he never does what he does, I don't even come on and do my show. Entertainment. Him effing up gave me entertainment. Him effing up gave y'all entertainment. That's how I'm able to come on here and talk about it. Surprise. That's how life works. Surprise. That's how Twitter works. Surprise. That's how breaking news works. You know what I'm saying? So, again, listen, man. And last thing with this tweet. It wouldn't be so bad if HBCUs did not think everything had to be positive. That is the shit that will set me off. Everything. That is the issue with Fox News. That's the issue with Baby Cornrows. That's the issue with Fox News. It's like everything has to be positive. That's not life. It's not. It's not realistic. It's not life. Everything is not positive. There are bad things that happen. There are bad things that transpired. But I would ask Ty, can those stories get the same vitriol and the same access the same eyeballs as your positive stories that you want to, and again, it's nothing wrong with a kid, shout out to Southern being Academy Award winners. Like, that's a big ass story. My boy Perry, I'm a co-host with an Academy Award winner. Okay? I mean Emmy Award winning. I got a show with a co-host who's an Emmy Award winner. You can't tell me shit, right? Shout out to Southern, right? Like, that's a big ass story. It's nothing. That's big. Huge. But again, with the kid passing away from the hazing, it's a big story as well. Right? So again, you just got to play the game as it lies. You play the game as it is, and this is a disingenuous statement because of the way media is going. Now, again, how you do yours, you can do yours in that standard, and I hope you continue to do it at high standard, and you keep being successful. ESPN, A&M, keep kicking in doors for Black women in journalism. Absolutely, you're amazing. Absolutely amazing, Todd. So again, this has no shot at you. It's just a statement that you're making. I know how that can come off because you'll have people like Black College Sports Expo who says they're important, but nobody watches you. So how does that make you important? If I'm gonna just listen, nobody likes to have these conversations but me. Because I'm going to keep it real with you. How is it that you're important if what you're reporting nobody hears? If what you're reporting nobody cares? How does that make you important? Because you have information? Anybody can get information. But what makes you important, what makes you push the needle is that people care what you're saying. People are looking for you to say it. People are looking for you for information. People come to you to say, hey, what is going on? Did you hear about this? Is Scotty talked about this? Has Scotty said this? If Scotty don't say it, it ain't true. I've heard that. And I take pleasure in that and I take honor in that. So I don't come on here and just say all willy-nilly stuff. I try to make sure I have all my ducks in a row. Not everybody else moves like that. But that doesn't mean everybody else can't be entertaining. That doesn't mean everybody else won't have their eyeballs and have views and all that type of stuff. That's just how life works. So that is what it is. I'm going to take a couple callers. 518-263-8124, 518-263-8124. Man, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me for so long. You know what I'm saying?
There is one other participant in the conference.
I know the NBA Finals is on. Shout out to the New York Knicks. Hope they win. 70-34 coming to you.
Scotty. Hey, man, I thought I was going to have to put you on a milk carton, bro.
No.
Man, I was like, what's going on? I had to keep checking my phone, looking for the alerts. And I'm like, golly, I'm going to get my boy on vacation. But, hey, man, you right. It's all about accountability, man. These cats just say stuff and just put Joe Blow and all that kind of stuff, and you can't get back with them. That is very frustrating. So I agree with you in that. And also, when you and Perry going to get back to doing the quarterback challenge thing?
Man, listen, I ain't going to lie. That was on me. All right, I won't blame Perry. My son baseball schedule has been kicking my ass. Okay, so I know he's getting his kids in June, so he might be traveling. So we're gonna try to do the best we can to try to get something out to keep it going before the season starts. But that has been on me. I will take full and utter responsibility of that. So, bam, that's on me.
Yeah. I listened to Jaguar Journal too. It's so funny how Perry can flip the switch. It's like when he on the Jaguar Journal, he has a conversation in the work lunchroom, and when he here, he at the barbershop. When he at the barbershop.
Mm-hmm.
So it's real cool, man. I appreciate what you brothers doing, man, and God bless, man. But I'll be watching and looking forward to it, man. You take care.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Mr. Steve, coming to you.
What up, bro?
What's up, man? Talk to me.
Dude, can I cuss on your show?
Oh,
I'm trying to be a good Christian. We real close to Sunday.
Go ahead, do your thing.
Man, you know, bro, I'm heated about this whole. I'm not gonna say the word. The dude that blocked me, the dude you talking about right now.
Yeah.
About this whole Jalen Niles situation, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, let's be real. Like, you posted his dad's Facebook post, all that good stuff, but to say the athletic department wasn't involved and everything that's happened with Jalen is like grossly negligent on his part for not even paying attention to what dad had to say. In the little video he posted, like his dad was away from him. Like his dad been with him the whole weekend since he got injured. So yeah, bro, I'm kind of heated about this whole deal. And this can't say the word. This dude blocked me.
Oh yeah, yeah, I saw the screenshot. Yeah, that was wild. That was crazy. But that's my thing though, right? You can't cry wolf and then go hide after people start exposing you. Like that's the bitch. That's the bitch in it, right? Like it's like you was waiting for all this attention. You was setting it up the way you setting it up. And then when you didn't get the attention you wanted, now you want to go hide and duck and cower. Nah, I ain't for that. That ain't for that.
Yeah, you throwing a rock and hiding.
Come on.
I mean, like me and Jalen dad been talking ever since this happened, bro. Like everybody, like AD Suggs, everybody has been involved in this whole process. So just sitting here and trying to act like nobody was involved and all this other crap. Come on, bro. It's HIPAA rules and everything else out there where you can't talk about a kid having 3 surgeries in 2 days and all this other stuff. But you know, you need some clicks, so let's just try to get my shit popping. That's some whole shit for real.
It is. I agree 100%. I can't even fake on you. I agree 100%. That's some whole shit. I will second that motion.
And he blocked me, bro. That's some whole shit for real. I don't mess with nobody.
I don't. Again, how do you cause strife and then go block people? That come on, man. That don't make no sense. But that's just me, man. Appreciate the call, Mr. Steve.
If anybody's following, you know, I created a new Twitter profile because you know you can't block everybody. My new Twitter profile is on your ass, so I guess you're gonna block me now again.
Oh boy, y'all petty. I love it though. I love it. I love the energy. Give it to him.
All right, man.
I appreciate you. 8875, the Mr. Sergeant coming to you. They calling you live.
Script. What's up, man?
What's up?
I got to tell you, dude. I thought guys' HBCU poll during the season was bad, man. I mean, come on now. This thing was even worse. And with your intro, man, I got to tell you, now you're eating something. Are those brown gravy chews, like blue chews, man, or what you snacking on?
No, it's Mike and Ike. It's Mike and Ike. You stupid. No, listen, I love me some Mike and Ike's, man. I am addicted to these things, man. They got like the sour watermelon. Ooh, they hitting. I ain't gonna lie to you. They hitting. Yeah.
Well, blocking people is soft.
You
know that, and I know that,
yeah.
Right? I mean, there's only like really one person that goes around doing that in FCS circles, and we know who that is, Script.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But what you're saying about the way that you created your platform is absolutely on game, man. And you know I got respect for you.
Yes,
you
sir.
know this.
Yeah.
So you keep doing your thing, man, and we'll talk more as the season gets closer.
I appreciate you as always, Kev. Mr. Sergeant, coming to you. That was funny. What's up,
Scotty, man? What's up, bro?
What's up? How you been? You good?
I'm getting better.
That's good.
But man, I'm telling you, I was a little worried, man, because I kept checking my alerts, kept checking the your site, kept checking YouTube. Heck, I even checked out Off Script too, to look. Because I was looking for you, man. I was like, what happened to Scotty? No, I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to fast and pray. That's all I have left. So I'm just happy you doing what you're doing, man.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man. So, man, this is off topic. So I'm gonna start it, and you let me know if you don't want to talk about it.
Talk to me.
Zoe dropped his predictions for the SWAC football.
Let me guess. Jackson State in the championship game. Let me guess. Oh wow. He surprised everybody. We're going back to back, right? Like am I close? I mean, I didn't watch the video. Am I close?
You're close, bro. That's exactly it.
Okay. I just a guess. Just a random guess.
Oh my God. Yeah, okay. Listen, man, I'll let you do a show on it. I'm gonna save my comments. I'm just gonna say, man, Jackson State wants to be FAMU so bad.
Oh wow.
I mean, not beat FAMU, be FAMU, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's almost like did you see the first Coming to America?
Yeah, who hasn't seen that? That's like a black staple.
Okay, no. I'm just checking, man, because I'm very old, so I always check, right? So it's almost like a McDonald's McDowell something, right? Like we have the dark cloud defense. They have the dark side defense.
Something is wrong with you. Two special patties, sesame sauce, you know what I'm saying? They got the golden arches. We got the golden mix. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
funny.
I'm gonna leave it there, brother. I'm gonna let you do a show, and we can rag on. They got the highest. You got the highest of 7 hills. They got the deepest of 7 potholes.
Something is wrong with you. Something is wrong with you.
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna say anymore. Scotty, I love you. I'm glad you're back, brother. Just keep coming. I know we need more content until football comes out, so we're looking for it. All right, take care, brother.
Appreciate it. That was funny. I don't care what y'all talking about. That was funny. They got the golden arch. We got the golden mic. Oh, that's funny. Miss Glenn and Mr. Campbell coming to you. What's up, Miss Glenn? Long time no hear from.
Hey, Scotty. I know, Scotty, man. It's been a busy year, man. It's been a busy
Congratulations
year.
on the home.
It's been a busy year.
Congratulations on the new home.
Scotty, let me tell you something. Baby, when my contractor sent me the invoice on the cost of that house, I was like Rick James, baby. I froze. I was cold as ice. Goddamn. I was cold as ice. But no, some people don't need the internet, and whoever is behind this HBCU Premier page, take his Wi-Fi, take his computer, he needs some help, because I don't understand what type of mental you have to be on to take the time out your day and post some dumbass shit like this.
That's fair.
Like, there is no way. And I was like, wait, let me see what the hell somebody told me. I said, it's about FAMU again. I said, let me see what the hell going on in Tallahassee. And then bang, this bullshit. But no, I just wanted to say, hey, Scotty, I haven't been on here in a long time because school been kicking my ass too. But hey, chat, I love y'all.
Listen, Miss Glenn, you keep doing your thing. Your daughter, I see you. Listen, I be on the Facebook, I be on the book. You know, I be seeing it. Your daughter dancing and everything. I see it.
Scotty, I'm raising myself, baby, and it ain't no fun.
Hey,
it ain't no fun.
It be like that.
Pray for me, okay, and pray for her too. Okay.
Yeah.
Keep us in your prayers.
I always.
Like to say, baby. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'll talk to y'all later.
Appreciate it, Miss Glenn. It said, dang, out of 100 posts, 3 could be bad and take the man. Listen, what you think they be saying to me, D-Lob? Listen, shout out to my boy Nick, because, he responded to Taj Young, and I went right underneath him, and I was like, bro, but they think I'm the worst thing since sliced bread. They call me a menace. Okay. So, it be like that. Mr. Campbell, coming to you.
Now, Scotty, when I got this news And I'm reading. It says, HBCU Premier Sports, we're dropping disturbing news. Now, you know, fam, you know about disturbing news. And we know about that. So they said sometimes you can sweep things and run. Sometimes you need to report. Now, Scotty, you know, me and you started pulling our list out. Man. I said, no, wait a minute. Could it be raffle tickets? No, that wasn't that AD. Couldn't be raffle tickets missing. Could it be a championship coach can't get a raise? Couldn't have been that either. Could it be money not being balanced? Couldn't be that, Scott. I'm just going through the list. Could it be that she out there got a side man? Not that AD, not that president. Just can't find nothing. I just cause so I'm like, well, what could it be? Ain't credit card is right, good credit. You know, I'm trying to figure it out. Wait a minute, did she push the alumni? Oh, wait a minute, that wasn't that AD either. I said, well, you know what? So what could it be disturbing? So then my man plays a video. And then he comes back and says that this is shocking. This should have been done better. And I'm sitting up here like, no, wait a minute, bro. This is what you got us all up here looking for. And then he says, Angela Suggs should never have let this happen. You know what? Let the boy leg get broken? Who wasn't in town but had her whole staff down there, who talked to the coach, talked to the board family till 2 a.m. But she don't care.
She don't care.
She don't care. Made sure that everything is correct when he gets back, but she don't care. See, this is what I'm just worried about. Now, I could understand. You know, like I said, we know disturbing news. You know what I'm saying? But tell me what the disturbance is at, Scotty.
Oh, that's a good
I just need to know what the disturbance is at.
That's good, Mr. Campbell. Where the disturbance at? Where's the disturbance?
You know where's the disturbance at? Because he said under Florida A&M's AD Suggs watch, this should have never happened. What? That the boy got well taken care of, and his parents said that he got well taken care of, and thank you 3 times. I just need to know. So this is what I'm gonna say to him, because he's a clown. And I listen, there's a few people that block me. I don't mind, you know, a few people block me. You know, I'm Mr. SWAC unit. Sometimes they don't want to be unified me, Scotty. You know what I'm saying? But here's what I'm gonna say to this brother. He you know, I think he went to Alabama State because he got like 2-time this and 2-time that and all that. But here's what I'm gonna say to this brother. How about you just apologize?
Facts.
And just admit that you were wrong.
Facts.
See, that's all you got to do. Because you know what tickles me about people, and I get this all the time. People have other things, and they say, well, look at what Scotty do. Look at what Scotty do. And then y'all turn around and do the same thing that y'all get mad about Scotty doing to other schools. But as long as it ain't your school, it's okay.
It's okay.
So this is my problem with all that. Stop telling what Scotty does, and then you be better. How about you set the standard? So this is my thing. What this brother should do, how about you look up, bro? We had receipts like CVS. On his ass. Just waiting. So you got this sitting up here, and then you gonna put, and like I said, hey man, listen, I know my AD make the shit look easy, but she's working hard. She up here working right now, trying to balance the budget. Unlike we didn't have, that wasn't that AD either. My bad. I keep getting the ADs confused.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm just saying, how about you just retract it? Because people make mistakes, man. CNN, Fox News, ABC. And just say, hey, I made a mistake. But you're going to stand and then you're going to keep posting. That's the thing about it. And you're going to keep posting. So that's my problem with this whole thing. So I don't mind if you don't like her. Hey, she don't care. If you don't like FAMU, we damn sure don't care. But what we're not going to let you do, if you come for one of us, you come for all of us. So we're going to be on your ass so you can block all of us. And like my man said, if I just want to be paid, I'll make 50 accounts just to be on your ass. Because this is not what this is all about. And then especially when a young man has been injured, to then try to insinuate that our AD did not care about that young man. That's my problem. And our AD, like you say, she's a parent. So Facts. She knows her daughter goes out there on that field every day and could get. So do not tell me that my AD does not care about children. And then when I mean children, respect as in our players.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So don't play this game with us. And then, like I said, then you going to sit up there and put the story. You knew exactly what you was doing. You knew what you was doing. But like I say, listen, man, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to get real gully with it. Just say you ain't getting no ass. You know, just say you ain't, and you just bored on a Monday. Because we got other things to do in this world. I'm just telling you. But don't be bringing my AD. Keep my AD, as I say, keep my AD's name out your mouth. Straight up. Keep my 80s name out your mouth. Because all she has done is put her head down and went to work. You ain't heard no disturbing news about the athletic department. That I can tell you. Because she's keeping her head down. She's working. Like everybody should be doing at FAMU. So that's all I got to say on that, man. But next time with this disturbing news, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he should just, like I say, delete that and apologize. And see, that's the thing about it. If you just apologize, we keep it moving.
Keep it.
But if you doubling down, bro, you derailers, like I say, we will strike on your ass all day long. So that's what it is, bro. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
So, man, listen, I'm gonna go back because I'm gonna keep checking for some disturbing news, and I will call you back if I find any. Okay, I'll let you know. I'll call you back. All right, man. Talk to you.
Appreciate it, Mr. Campbell. Hey, listen, man. I'm gonna say this, man. You know how important football is because shit's just getting crazy out here. It's just getting crazy out here. Okay, but listen, I'm gonna do it like this. I don't know who the mystery machine is behind HBCU Premier Sports. I don't know, but my guy, you are the Bama of the week. You are the Bama of the week. Tell him, Huggy. You are the Bama of the week. You are the Bama of the week. If you don't know, if you from the DMV, you know. If you know, you know. Okay? If you know, you know. Again, HBCU Premier Sports, whoever you are, you know what I'm saying? You are the Bama of the week. You are the Bama of the week. That just is what it is, man. That just is what it is. And again, and I agree with Mr. Campbell on this part. Like, now I don't know, you ain't getting no cheeks. You could be married, so I hope you getting some cheeks. Okay, I ain't gonna go cheekless. Okay, I ain't gonna do you like that. Because if you're married and you cheekless, that's tough. That's tough. But I will say, man, listen, bro. I'm not perfect. I've gotten on this platform and had to apologize. I've had to apologize on Twitter. You know how embarrassing it is to apologize on Twitter? Do you know how oh Jesus. Listen, I know y'all don't believe that I'm a Christian, but I am. I'm a practicing Christian, okay? Jesus believer, okay? And when you get convicted and God be dealing with you and you got to apologize, that stuff be hard. Okay, I ain't about to go into no Bible study, but that stuff be hard. And I had to apologize on Twitter. That was difficult. But again, that's just me. And again, I've gotten on this platform. I've had to apologize. And Nick, when you put him on the calendar, make sure you put a Bama State logo behind it because the Bama is an alum. So don't try to hide that he is a Bama State. No. Take him. So take me as I am, or have nothing at all. Hey, take him as he is. Don't pick and choose. Don't do that. Okay. If you gonna put his ass on the calendar, put the Bama State logo behind it because he's an alum. Thank you, Paris. Bama State finest. Okay, yeah, put it on them. Okay, all you Bama State bums, take that with you. Take that with you. All right, don't try to hide it. Yeah. I did. That's fair. That's did. I had to. You know what I'm saying? That's hard. You know what I'm saying? So that's fair. That's fair. Nah. Don't do that. Don't do that, Nick. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Nah, I've been seeing your dear wife post. Don't do that. Don't be like that. Okay. Dear wife. Okay. Dear future wife. You know, I'm an honorable man. Like, just go ahead and do that. Just go ahead and do that. All right. Listen, guys, I'm going to say this. I can't promise you consistency because it is the off season, right? I can't promise you that. But what I can promise you is that when it gets hot and heavy, I'm going to come through. I'm going to come through for you. All right. Like I said, my son playing baseball, you know, it's been crazy. It's been absolutely crazy. And he plays soccer. He plays soccer and baseball. So it's been crazy over here. All right. But like I said, I can't promise you consistency in the off season. But what I can promise you is when some shit hit the fan, your boy Scotty gonna be on here. I'm gonna be on here. My bad. I just tossed my pencil. Listen, until next time, you know what I'm gonna do. I'm a holler. God bless. Man, y'all stay safe out there, man. It's hot out here.